Hello, it's Gary Jordan with the Jordan Property Group, brokered by eXp Realty. Today we have a very valuable topic to discuss with you about the value of home staging. If you're thinking about selling a home, we're going to talk about what is home staging, why you should consider home staging. And I have a real expert in that field with us today, Barb Pravat, who is the owner of Smart Style Property Staging. Barb is a very important a member of our team, does all of our staging for all of our clients, and we believe very strongly that it's a real money maker for any home seller to have their home staged properly. So, welcome, Barb. Glad you're here today.
Thank you. Good morning.
Since you're the expert in home staging, I'm going to turn most of this over to you. I got a few questions for you though, but start off with, what is home staging to begin with?
Home staging is really the process of preparing your home for sale. A lot of people think home staging is a mystery. They think that for the most part, we're going to walk in your home and take everything out of it and bring in brand new fancy stuff. And that's really, can we do that? Absolutely we can, but that's not our policy to do such a thing. We don't think it's necessary. We think most homeowners have everything they need to just prepare their home for sale. And so what we do is we decide what's in your home that's appropriate for photos, because the end result for us is to make certain that the photos on MLS are 100% more enticing to grasp the attention of more buyers, because everyone's looking online for everything, including a new home. So we come in. So we come in and we assess your home, and we find out if you have too many things. We find that's to be the case. Beautiful things, but oftentimes too many things, which don't really showcase the home. So we're not showing off the items that you have and your collectibles and whatnot. We want to show off the home. And so we have lots of tricks in order to do that. And it involves a little bit of work, but the end result, of course, is to make sure that your photos look amazing online to attract the most possible amount of buyers who are interested in looking for a home. And they start online.
Okay. Well, I guess the next question is, why should a person possibly invest in home staging if they're going to sell their home?
Well, I'm glad you said invest, because in the state of Colorado, the cost of home staging to you is 100% tax deductible. And so no matter what amount you put into the preparation of your property for sale, it is tax deductible, and that includes home staging. So it's kind of a win-win. And even if you feel like your home is in good shape and you're ready to roll and the picture should turn out beautifully, it's always nice to have a professional home stager come in and just take a quick look and say, yes, you know what, this looks fabulous, you're ready to go, or make recommendations for maybe some few things that should be done in order to get that home looking its very best online. But our goal again is to make the photos look 100% more enticing online. And buyers are more willing to make an offer on a home that stages well, that looks well, that shows well. We're not expecting a model home look, but people want open, bright, clean, cleared areas. They want to be able to see the house. And so that's where we come in and make a big difference.
Okay, Barb, what are some of the biggest obstacles or problems you see in most homes you walk into to do a staging consultation?
We love every home we stage, and we're very passionate about making your home look awesome. But what we discover is a lot of people have too many really nice things. One of and it's an optical illusion. When people see more wall space and they see more floor space, we're actually proving to them the square footage that you have. And so by clearing that up, what we do is we often remove a lot of artwork from the walls. We remove a lot of furniture, and we know that these things are the things that our homeowners love. So we just ask them to temporarily place them out of the way for photos and the first showings and things like that. Because if you've got a 1,800 square foot home and it's got too much furniture in it, that optical illusion appears that it's smaller than we say that it is. So we try to clear up some of that. So removing more artwork from the walls, Removing some oversized furniture, that's another big one. Lots of big, heavy recliners just take up a lot of space in a room, and it makes the rooms feel smaller than they really are.
I've sold a lot of homes in my 14 years in real estate, and I find a lot of times people who live in their home for, let's just say, 20 years and raise their kids and have a lot of great family and life experiences there, get emotionally attached to the home or to certain rooms or to certain things in the rooms and so forth. So how do you deal with the emotional aspect of telling somebody that your home is nice, but you need to do this, this, and this to make it nicer?
Uh, yeah, one of our greatest skills is to have grace and tact when we speak to our homeowners, because we want to let them know that while they've been loving this home and it's been decorated and designed and all the artwork and the personal photos that have been hanging around their home, things that make that home a place that they love, makes it feel awkward to a home buyer, because it makes them almost feel like there's so many things in there to look at that they first of all forget to look at the house. But secondly, we don't want them to feel like they're visiting your home. But we don't want them to see pictures of your family and your kids and the grandparents and all the things, because it presents an awkward feeling that maybe they're not ready to sell, that we love it so much we want to show you all of our personal things, and it is necessary to remove those items in order to neutralize the home and make it look like, hey, anybody could live here. You could buy a home here if you're 25, or if you're 65 and you're looking to perhaps size down, and this home is just the right size. Now we have to eliminate some things that personalize it for the homeowner so that it neutralizes it for the home buyer.
Okay. Timeline. Person who's thinking about selling their home, wants to sell their home for various reasons. To bring in a professional staging person like yourself, what do you find to be the typical, most comfortable timeline to get the process started before going on the market?
It varies with every home seller. And so we like to come in first and do a quick interview with them and find out what's their purpose for moving. I mean, if they need to be somewhere in less than 30 days because of a new job, or let's say they're building a home and the home will be ready in less than 30 days, then we have to move pretty quickly. If we have other home sellers who are just selling because it's time to downsize and they have not found anything yet that they really want and they're still on the search, they may have more time. So we try to work with the homeowner's timeline. And what that means is some pretty consistent discussions with them about how quickly they need to move because of the amount of things that need to be done. And so it works differently. It's always scary if somebody says, well, pictures are in 10 days. And depending on the condition of the home and the things that need to be packed up and stored away and prepared, 10 days is quite a crunch, especially if people still have jobs to go to every day and they're only working on these things, in the evening. So we like to say, as soon as you're ready to sell, that's the time to call a professional home stager, because we can give you some tips and some tricks and things to start working on right away. And then we continue to stay in touch with our home sellers and find out how they're moving along. Are they still ready for picture day? Do they need some assistance? We have lots of plans we can offer. We can come in and do a lot of things for home sellers and work either with them or for them to help them get their home prepared. And so the more time, the better. I know that's kind of random, but a lot of people are ready to go within a week. They knew they were going to move. They started packing things up right away, and they're ready to go. And then we have other people who don't have a clue where to start, and so they haven't begun packing or anything. So they have a lot more work to do.
Sure. We know I'm a big believer in staging, and all of my clients who I help sell their homes, one of the values I provide to them is a complimentary consultation with yourself, to just have a walk through the home and to have a discussion and so forth, and get your recommendations. That is at no cost to the homeowner. but what are some of the most important additional services you can provide for them if they need your specific services above and beyond just a complimentary 1 hour consultation?
We offer a DIY plan. So for a very nominal fee, which by the way, they still get an invoice from us when they pay for that, and they can use it as a tax write-off at tax time, because it's still preparation, home preparation for the sale of your home. And we just give them a very extensive list of what they need to do room by room. We actually start at the front curb, because curb appeal is a lot of that home look, from a buyer standpoint. And so we start at the front porch and we say, listen, here's the things that you need to do here. We start inside, we go room to room, and we give them a detailed list of what they need to do if they want to do it. And then if they don't, we have other plans as well. We have smaller, different packages depending on what the client needs. Oftentimes people don't have things that we think make a place look a little warmer, like maybe some greenery. We can bring in just some decor, some artwork, maybe some bedding, some fresh white bedding, which also makes a room look much larger than it is. And we have different plans. And I have a website where you can go and take a look at all the different plans that we offer. And what I do first, though, is that consultation, to trying to decide what amount of work needs to be done before photos are taken. And then we go from there. But we have a DIY plan, and we have another small plan where we just bring in small accent furniture, some artwork, some plants, things to kind of spruce up and update the look of your home.
Excuse me. No question about it. People are doing their shopping online now for homes as well as their normal gifts for Christmas and so forth. So it's really, really important, those of you who are thinking about selling a home, it's so important to make sure that you make a really good first impression. You only get one chance. And what we find that having pictures done by a professional photography company, after Barbara's done her magic with the home staging, and having those best, 10 pictures up front, showcasing the most important rooms of the house, such as the kitchen, the master bedroom, the master bath, and so forth. That is the determining factor in getting your home sold at the right price and in the right timeline too. So, Barb, wrapping up today with any key words of wisdom or golden nuggets you want to share with the group before you give them all your contact data?
Yeah, people think that home staging is, first of all, it's a mystery. Hopefully I've debunked some of that, because we're going to use what you have in order to save you the most amount of money, but still have the greatest photos ever. We want to attract as many people as we can online, and people get confused and distracted by the things that you have in your home. So our job is to come in and cause less distraction for better photos. The other thing that's important to know is that it's not an expense. It is an investment, because the money that you spend to make sure your home is properly prepared for excellent photos is going to make all the difference when it comes to listing your home. And not only is it an investment, but the cost of home staging is always less than the first price reduction on your home. Very important for people to understand that you're not wasting money. You're totally investing in something that is going to cause your home to hopefully sell more quickly and grab the attention of more buyers online, because it looks great.
Well, that's the objective. And I know you do a great job. I've been working with you for years now, so you're a very important part of our team, and I know you provide a real strong value to our clients, and I really appreciate that. So anyone who has any questions about home staging, wants to talk to an expert like Barb, what's your best way to make contact with you, Barb? What's your website, your address, and so forth, and any information you want to share?
Sure. We do have a website with a lot of our pricing and before and after photos, which everybody loves to look at, and FAQs. Our website is Smart Style Property Staging. And we do have a Facebook page as well, Smart Style Property Staging. You can give us a call. Our business number is 719-362-9300. 0950. And we look forward to just asking questions. We have people who send us a snapshot and say, hey, what do you think of this? So we're very easy to work with and very flexible on how we can reach out and help you in any way we can. We're passionate. And so anything we can do to get your home sold more quickly and look great online, that's our goal.
Okay, great, Barb. Listen, I want to thank you for your time today. You shared a lot of really valuable nuggets to our audience. And anybody wants to talk to a pro, reach out to Barb. You got the website, you got the Facebook page. It'll be time well spent. Whether you're wanting to sell this month, this year, or even next year, knowledge is power. So have that conversation, get the information, and get your home ready to sell make a really strong first impression. Thanks, Barb. Have a great rest of the week, and I appreciate you being with us today.
Thank you, Gary. Take care.